Shabbat Shalom, family. Shabbat Shalom. This is Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael. Got another live stream for y'all this morning. I pray all is well on y'all in Zion. I'm using the third account for my stream, y'all. I have multiple email accounts, so when you have multiple email accounts, it works. Because I'm at my limit with my other two accounts on StreamYard, but it's all good though. Shalom, reigning woman. Good to see you in the building. Pray all is well with you, sister. But yeah, this stream, I'm gonna just be reading from the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, the book of wisdom. I'm gonna be reading probably read Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and chapter 2. Read the first two chapters. But shout out to Brother K. Judah. I just finished watching his lesson on the Watchman. That book of Ezekiel is very deep. Ezekiel, he was doubting himself to go prophesy towards the Israelites, but the Most High told him, be not afraid of their faces. When you're watchman, you have to have the spirit of the Most High with you, because Israel is a stiff-necked nation, hard-headed. So shout out to Brother K. Judah for putting that good lesson together. I advise y'all to go listen to it. Get your notebooks and write the scriptures down and study. But all righty, we'll go ahead and get to the topic here. I'm gonna be reading the book of Ecclesiasticus, and I'm gonna start at chapter 1. God is the source of wisdom. That's right. The Most High is the source of wisdom. All wisdom and knowledge comes from the Most High. So we're going to be reading Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, and it reads, all wisdom cometh from the Most High, and is with him forever. Who can number the sand of the sea, and the drops of rain, in the days of eternity? Yeah, who can do that? Out of all the great scholars in history, no man can number the sand of the sea. No man can count the drops of rain or measure the days of eternity. Only the Most High can. Verse 3, who can find out the height of heaven, and the breadth of the earth, and the deep in wisdom? Wisdom hath been created before all things, and the understanding of prudence from everlasting. The word of God, Most High, is the fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments. To whom have the root of wisdom been revealed, or who have known her wise counsels? Unto whom have the knowledge of wisdom been made manifest, and whom had understood her great experience? There is one wise and greatly to be feared, the Most High sitting upon his throne. He created her and saw her and numbered her and poured her out upon all his works. She is with all flesh according to his gift, and he hath given her to them that love him. The fear of the Most High is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. They got to hear that again, Brother Moshe. Read that again, Brother Moshe. The fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart, giveth joy and gladness and long life. Whoso feareth the Most High, it shall go well with them at the last. He shall find favor in the day of his death. Let me read that again. That's Ecclesiasticus chapter 1, verse 13. It says, whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. And that's what we want. We want to find favor in the day of our death to avoid the second death. We want to make it to the first resurrection. Y'all willing, we make it to the kingdom. because we all gonna die the first death, the physical death, but we don't want to go to the second death, which is the lake of fire. So we want to find, that's why while we are alive, we must find favor with the Most High while we still got the breath of life in us. Okay, let me continue reading. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. She hath built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with their seed. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. She filleth all their house with things desirable, and the garners with her increase. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of God, and it enlarging their rejoicing that love him. Wisdom raineth down, skill and know and Salakia. Excuse me, family. Let me start that again. That's verse 19. Wisdom raineth down, skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalted them to honor that hold her fast. The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life. Verse 21. The fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. Let me read that again. The fear of the Lord, or the Most High, driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. That's right, because if you fear and reverence the Most High by obeying him and keeping his law, statutes, commandments, it's going to drive away sin. Because you're obeying him, you're being obedient. So therefore, you show reverence and respect to the Most High, it's going to drive away sins by because you're being obedient. You're walking in his truth. You're walking in his law, statutes, commandments. And you're having faith in the Messiah. So therefore, you good. Verse 22. A furious man cannot be justified, for the sway of his fury shall be his destruction. A patient man will bear for a time, and afterward joy shall spring up unto him. Let me read that again. A patient man, a patient man will bear for a time, and after joy shall spring up unto him. He will hide his words for a time, and the lips of many shall declare his wisdom. The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner. Oh, verse 25. Let's see. The parables of knowledge are in the treasures of wisdom, but godliness is an abomination to a sinner. Wow. That's right. So if somebody that keeps sinning, they love sinning, doing the good works of the Most High is an abomination to a sinner. You tell them to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. You tell them to turn back to the Most High, they sinful ways. They don't want to hear that. Most people that's got a reprobate mind. If you got a reprobate mind, doing good and walking in the truth of God is an abomination to you because you have a reprobate mind. So therefore, godliness will be an abomination to that person. Verse 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. For the fear of the Lord is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are his delight. Distrust not the fear of the Lord when thou art poor, and come not unto him with a double heart. Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men. Whoa, let me read that again. Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so God discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in the truth to the fear of the Most High, but thy heart is full of deceit. Man, that's deep, man. That was just Ecclesiasticus chapter 1. And that's why I say, man, the book of Sirach, man, it was deep, very deep book. I advise y'all to get the Apocrypha. For those who don't have the Apocrypha, y'all get that book of Sirach. and at the Apocrypha. Mhm. So that was Ecclesiasticus chapter 1. I just read. Now we're going to go to Ecclesiastes chapter 2. And this part is dealing with enduring trials. Because, many in this life we will have trials. Many trials and tribulations. And so the first few verses we'll be talking about dealing with enduring trials. We all going through trials, whether it's, on a job, financial situations, relationships, etc., etc., etc. But let's see what the word says about enduring trials in the Book of Sirach, chapter 2. All right, Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 1, and it reads, let's see what the word says. And it reads, my son, if thou come to serve the Most High, prepare thy soul for temptation. That is true. When we come into this walk, when we come into the knowledge and understanding of who we are and want to turn back to the Most High, we will be faced with all sorts of temptation. We will be faced with all sorts of temptation, because especially if we're coming out of the world, we did this and that in the world, and we're trying to turn over a new leaf, and our peers may see the change in us, and they may try to lure us back into that old man or that old woman or that old lifestyle we used to live. But I'm going to read it again. It says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire. For gold is tried in the fire. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Inacceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way all right, and trust in him. Let me read verse 6 again. It says, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way all right, and trust in him. That's the key. We got to believe in the Most High and trust in him, no matter what we're going through. And I know it could be tough sometimes, because we may see things not going our way in life. We may be frustrated at where we're at in this life, but we got to cast our burdens on the Most High and believe and trust in him at all times. As I just read in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 6, it says, believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way all right, and trust in him. Verse 7, yea, that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye lest ye fall. Excuse me. It says, yea, that fear the Most High. Yea, that fear the Most High. Wait for his mercy, and go not aside. Meaning don't stray away. Don't do your own thing, because you're going to fall. Lest ye fall. It's giving you a warning. Because a lot of people, they get frustrated. They get tired. They get wherever, and they say, oh man, I'm going to just bounce out of this faith. I'm going to just do my own thing. I'm trying to accomplish stuff on my own strength. No, that's the enemy toiling in your mind. That's the enemy giving you these negative thoughts. You got to rebuke them thoughts. We fight with these thoughts daily. We fight with the flesh daily. It's a constant battle between the spirit and the flesh daily. As I just read, don't do it. Yea, that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Yea, that fear the Most High, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Yea, that fear the Most High, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Yea, that fear the Most High, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Most High, and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear, and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Most High is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful. and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Let me read that again. I think they got to hear that again, Moshe. They got to hear that again. Verse 11. For the Most High is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Verse 12. Woe be to faithful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goes two ways. Woe be to fearful hearts. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? Phew, man. You gotta be patient, family, because it just mentioned out here says, woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. What it means by keeping his ways, his commandments, his law, statute, commandments. As I just read in Sirach chapter 2, verse 15, it says, they that fear the Most High will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. They that fear the Most High will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law. Wow. So if those who love the Most High will be filled with his law, obeying his commandments. The Big Ten, that includes the Big Ten. For all these jackleg preachers out there want to say we can't keep the law and want to say that's done away with. That's a false lie. Because if you love the Most High, you will be filled with his law. You will obey him. You will be seeking to obey him, to the best of your ability and trying to get it right. Verse 17, they that fear the Most High will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. They that fear the Most High will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Most High and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. Hallelujah. So that was Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and chapter 2 I just read. Hope y'all enjoying the stream. That's like I say, the Book of Sirach is a very powerful book of wisdom. Just like the Book of Proverbs times 10. Straight up. All right. I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 3. I know I said I was doing chapter 1 and 2, but I'm going to go ahead and read chapter 3. This part is dealing with honoring parents, honoring your parents. As we know, that's one of the 10 commandments. Honor thy father and thy mother. So we're going to go to this part dealing with honoring the parents. So let's see what it says about honoring the parents. Because this society, they teach children to rebel against their parents and don't honor their parents. You see all these children disrespecting their parents in the stores, in public, calling their parents out their name. That's one thing I will never do. Call my parents out their name. Because I know better. That's one way. If you want to invoke the wrath of the Most High on your life, just call your daddy or your mama out her name or out his name. Straight up. Especially your mama. Call your mama out her name and see how you invoke the wrath of the Most High on your life when you disrespect your parents. But let's see. Let's read Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 or Sirach chapter 3. And it reads, hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter, that ye may be safe. For the Most High have given the father honor over the children, and have confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. So you see, now you see, the mother have the authority over the sons and the children because that's your mama. You got to obey your mama and daddy. You see, honor thy father and thy mother. Let's read that again. It says, for the Lord had given the father honor over the children and have confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. Whoso honor his father maketh atonement for his sins. And he that honored his mother is as one that lay up treasure. Whoso honor his father shall have joy of his own children. And when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. He that honor his father shall have a long life. And he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. Let me read that again. Verse 6. He that honor his father shall have a long life. And he that is obedient unto the Most High shall be a comfort to his mother. He that feareth the Most High will honor his father and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. Honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. For the blessing of the father established the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother is dishonor is a reproach to the children. My son, help thy father in his age, and grieve not as long as he lived. Meaning, as your father get older, be patient with him. Sometimes you have to look after your parents when they get older. Take care of them. Be patient. When that goes for y'all mamas too. If y'all mothers get older, for those out there, be patient with him. Says, my son, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he lived. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. For the relieving of thy father shall not be forgotten. And instead of sins, it shall be added to build thee up. And the day of thy affliction, it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall be melted away, as the ice in the fair warm weather. He that forsake his father is a blasphemer. He that forsake his father is a blasphemer. And he that angered his mother is cursed of God. Wow, let me read that again. Somebody need to hear this. He that forsaketh his father is a blasphemer. And he that angered his mother is cursed of God. Yeah, that is true. So you got to obey your parents. So, I don't know if y'all ever heard this old saying around here, a lot of parents, they say around here, if you disobey your parents, and you wonder why so-and-so have no luck, because they disobey their parents. That's a saying around, so-and-so don't have no luck because they disobey their mama, their father, honor thy father and thy mother. Because if you respect your parents, you're going to respect the Most High. Because they got a saying, however you treat your earthly parents is how you're going to treat the Most High in the relationship with the Most High. Everything is a reflection, however, if you disrespecting your parents, just honor them, don't care about them, just talk to them any kind of way, trying to rule over them, you ain't going to have a decent relationship with the Most High. And that's the way that's going to stop your prayers from being answered. Because however you treat your parents is how you going to treat your relationship with the Most High. That's something to think about, fam. That's something to think about. I just want to throw that out there. We got to tread carefully. But okay, we're going to go to this part, dealing with meekness. All right, dealing with meekness. All right, Ecclesiasticus chapter 3, verse 17. Or Sirach chapter 3, verse 17. And it reads, my son, go on with thy business and meekness, so shalt thou be beloved of him. that is approved. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord. Many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. For the power of the Most High is great, and he is honored of the lowly. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee. Let me read that again. Seek out not the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. Meaning, don't go trying to break down deep sayings, because a lot of Israelites, they want to trying to go after the strong stuff and the hard stuff. Be on your level. Be on the level you are. Everybody on different levels. This brother may have more knowledge than you. This sister may be on meat and you may still be on milk. But that don't get too caught up on that. And for those who may be in a certain level of knowledge, don't lord over your brothers and sisters that's not on your level. Because at the end of the day, none of us have the authority to say who's going to make it to the kingdom. Only the Most High has that authority. So as I just read in Sirach chapter 3, verse 21, it says, seek not out the things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thy eyes the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for most things are shown unto thee than men understand. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. Let me read that again. They got to hear it again. That is true for all those people that want to seek knowledge outside the Bible and want to do their own thing. It says, for many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment. Without eyes, thou shalt want light. Profess not the knowledge thereof. Therefore, that thou hast not. A stubborn heart shall fare evil at the last, and he that loveth danger shall perish therein. An abstinent heart shall be laden with sorrows, and the wicked man shall heap sin upon sin. Verse 28, in the punishment of the proud, there is no remedy, for the plant of the wickedness have taken root in him. The heart of the prudent will understand a parable, and an attentive ear is the desire of a wise man. Water will quench a flaming fire, and alms maketh atonement for sins. And he that requiteth good turns is mindful of that which may come hereafter. And when he falleth, he shall find a state. So that was Ecclesiasticus chapter 3. That's what I see. Very good book to read. Let's see. But yeah, I just read Ecclesiasticus. For those who are just tuning, I just read Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and 2 and 3. For those who just listening, I advise y'all to get the Apocrypha. For those who don't have it, it's a must get. If you're into this knowledge and understanding, even if you're not an Israelite, I advise Christians to get the Apocrypha too. Even if they're not into the truth, I advise Christians to get the Apocrypha. They got so much good wisdom in the book of Ecclesiasticus. They took it out the scriptures for a reason. They took it out the Bible for a reason, the Roman Catholic Church, because they didn't want people to get a hold of this knowledge and what's up in the Apocrypha. I'm just throwing that out there. And like I say, I hope y'all having a blessed Shabbat. Hope y'all got enough rest. Or if y'all resting, y'all rest well. This is the day to rest. study and read, the 7th day. But all right, fam, I just wanted to read that. I'm going to go ahead and cut the live stream short there. Appreciate everybody for listening. Y'all have a blessed day.